Hello everybody and welcome back to the Popcorn Podcast, where the sexual tension is high and the views are low. How are you doing, Jack?
I'm good, Fergus. What an intro that was.
Thank you. Definitely our first time with that one.
Yep, you've just exposed me. This is our second take,
Yeah.
and I said to Fergus that I would laugh at the joke again, and I struggled with it. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I wasn't impressed with your performance, to be honest, Jack.
How have you been, Fergus?
Oh, dude, I'm doing so good. My pants are really wet. Yeah, my trousers are just soaked.
Is this because you've been washing a car today, by
yeah,
any chance?
I was washing the car and then it started pissing with rain.
It's
so-
nothing to do with the sexual tension. It's all to do with.
Well, a little.
Sure.
How are you doing, Jack?
I'm pretty good, Fergus. I've not washed a car today, so my day's going a lot better. You trying not to get a brand name in there.
Yeah, sorry about that. We aren't Madam Web.
No, we aren't Madden Web. We are not being paid by Dr. Pepper to.
No, we are not. There's a very obnoxious shot of a Dr. Pepper can in Spider-Man, by the way. I noticed it.
Is
It's
there?
very obvious product placement, yeah.
Here's a little Easter egg for you. In Karate Kid,
Mm-hmm.
they were sponsored by Sprite
Uh-huh.
in a scene. Ralph Macchio's drinking a can of Sprite, but
Mm.
he hated that sponsorship so much that he just covers the logo with his hand in a full shot. It's like he sits with a can just like this, like chilling.
That's funny. Yeah, I mean Sprite's pretty mid anyway, to be fair. It's
Yeah,
okay.
I'm not a
Yeah.
Sprite person.
No.
I like a Dr. Pepper, as you
Yeah.
know, and I like a Iron Brew.
Yeah.
But Sprite, I would never choose a Sprite.
Nah, it's not for me. Personally, in terms of citrusy kind of drinks, I'd go for a Fanta Lemon myself.
I'm not a Fanta person either. The one that I really liked in terms of citrus is Lilt, but you don't get Lilt anymore.
Lilt, okay. Okay, John.
Do you not like Lilt?
I mean, there's no need to be fucking obscure, you know.
Lilt's
It's a
great,
bit of a
man.
pretentious choice, if you ask me.
Oh, shut
Oh,
the fuck up.
yes, I'm actually more of a Lilt enjoyer myself. Yes.
Lilt's good. Like, genuinely, I don't think you get it anymore. I think Fanta bought it or something like that, and it's been
Good.
renamed like Fanta something, and it's
Well,
like the same flavor.
what flavors Lilt?
Grapefruit and something else. I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure.
but I think
Passion
there is a Fanta flavor like that. Yeah.
Yeah. So R.I.P. Lilt. You
Yeah,
will be sadly missed.
By like 10 people.
Man.
Movies.
Movies. That is what we're
Movies.
actually on to talk about.
Yeah. Hello. Well, now people at home won't know this, but
Mhm.
it has actually just been 2 days since we last recorded. So,
Yeah. It's
I
not
don't
been
think
long at all.
you've not watched a thing, have you?
I've genuinely not watched a
Wait.
single thing.
Wait, there is one thing we could talk about.
Okay.
The new norm.
No, let's not talk about the new norm.
Please can we talk about the new norm?
5 people listening, not even 5 people listening, will know what the new norm is.
Yeah, okay. Go
Um,
watch it. Wonderful
no.
show.
No. If you can't tell, if you do go and watch it, and if you can't tell by Fergus's sarcasm, he does not support the viewpoints of the new norm.
I'm the old norm. I want normal beer.
Oh yeah, I'd actually recommend everyone go watch it just as an experiment. Like, please just put yourself through it. It was 3 minutes long and genuinely felt like it felt longer than The Wolf of Wall Street. Like it felt it was a horrible time. Let's just say that.
Terrible, very unfunny, but there's humor in that. In how absolutely terrible it is.
Yeah, it's funny bad. Definitely. But let's not give the new norm any more publicity.
No. I will talk about 2 films that I've seen since we last
Yes.
recorded.
And I know one of these films, and I think I could maybe jump in on my thoughts too. Yes.
Yes, Arabato. No, no, Gladiator.
I've never seen Arabato. I didn't even know what that was when
We'll talk about it in a minute. Let's do Gladiator.
You watched Gladiator.
I watched Gladiator. Thought it was fine. That was good.
Gladiator's a great film. I love Gladiator. I kind of thought you weren't going to like it as much as some people. Like, I don't know why I thought that, but I just had that kind of feeling. You have to admit it's a very gorgeous film.
Oh yeah, very yeah, and the costumes are great. For example, one of many things that I did enjoy about it.
Yeah, did you notice the like original Pirates of the Caribbean music in it?
Yeah, dude, I was like, what the fuck is that? What's going on here? I pointed out to my mom. She didn't recognize it, but yeah.
Yeah, Hans Zimmer just like used that melody for Pirates of the Caribbean because they couldn't think of anything else.
Fair enough, you know. It is good. It's a little banger. So
yeah, definitely.
I think just I didn't really get invested in any of the characters really, except for Commodus, who I thought was a really great villain.
Sure.
Joaquin Phoenix was brilliant.
Joaquin Phoenix is excellent in it, yeah.
But the other characters I wasn't really too fussed on. And whenever
he's the kind of villain that you just kind of want to see die, like in a really gruesome fashion.
And I won't spoil Gladiator for people at home who haven't seen it, but I will say I myself was spoiled the ending of Gladiator by a certain media lecturer who will go unnamed, but you know who you are.
Oh, okay.
Who decided to play the ending in class when I hadn't seen it.
Yeah, that is one of the. It's such a good ending as well, and then to have that spoiled for you is actually depressing. I didn't have it spoiled for me the first time I watched it, so I was
lucky.
I was very moved by it emotionally. I don't know if it's a film that would. I think it would stand up if I watched it again, but I don't. I've got no urgency to watch it again. It's one of those. I'm glad I've seen it. I think it's really good, but I can't see myself throwing it on just randomly anytime soon.
That's kind of how I felt about it as well. And yeah, like I was saying, I didn't get fully invested in many of the characters, and like if one of them got killed off, I didn't really feel that.
Not even Maximus.
A little. You know, I don't know. Like the whole thing with his family, I just didn't like. You never get to see him really interacting with his family or anything. I don't know. It didn't feel like there was much connection there. I didn't feel that upset about it. You know.
Okay.
That's whatever.
I get what you're saying. I will say probably on par with Blade Runner as being the most gorgeous Ridley Scott film. Like
I think
beautifully directed movie.
I think Blade Runner looks a bit better if I had to pick one.
I'd probably agree with you. I'd probably actually say that Blade Runner I slightly prefer. I know you'll probably be the other way because you're not.
It's not huge like between them, but
sure. But yeah, I do think Gladiator and Blade Runner kind of stand up there amongst Ridley Scott's like most gorgeous looking films. Both
I love Alien as well. Alien looks beautiful.
Alien looks good. I don't think it looks great. It looks good for what it is.
I just really like the aesthetic of it.
Yeah, that's fair. Like that's what I mean. But like in terms of like looking beautiful, I guess you would never describe Alien as beautiful. Where
you'd use the alien planet bit, I think it looks really
true.
Nice.
True. But you definitely use the word beautiful to describe Gladiator and Blade Runner. I think they look incredible.
Yeah, and also on the topic of Alien and its glorious aesthetic, I'm very very excited for Romulus. I think it's got the same aesthetic, but it looks like it's, you know.
I'm excited for Romulus too. I didn't really know what the reaction from like Alien fans would be, but it seems to be quite positive in terms of trailer, especially after like Prometheus and Covenant kind of fucked things a little bit. Especially Prometheus. I really didn't like that film, but I'm looking forward to it. It looks scary, which I'm happy again because Prometheus and Covenant were like more action than horror, I would say. So it's nice to actually get a good horror alien film again.
Yeah, exactly. And Ridley Scott obviously done Alien, and that's one of my absolute favorite films, like top 20 probably.
Yep.
I can't say that I've been blown away by anything I've seen from him since.
Okay.
So I didn't love Blade Runner, as we know.
Yep.
I didn't love Gladiator, although I think it's probably the second best thing I've seen from him.
Sure.
And I did not like Napoleon very much.
No, we know your thoughts on Napoleon, and we know the world's thoughts on Napoleon.
Yes. It did look nice, but
he's a very theatrical guy.
Yeah,
and his set pieces are always incredible. But I think he sometimes puts little thought into the story in a way.
That's kind of how I felt. And like in Gladiator, I was saying I wasn't really invested in like stuff with Russell Crowe and his family. And like it just felt like a very kind of generic setup for a revenge story, I think.
Sure. No, I get what you're saying. I will say I actually quite liked. It's a good spin on a revenge story, like setting it back in those times. Which is nice to see. But yeah, I can totally see where your criticisms are coming from, and I would maybe lean to agree with you.
I am looking forward to Gladiator 2.
Me too. Yeah, I don't know, man. The trailer looks decent, but
I've still not seen it, but I will know if I've seen it first.
Yeah, sure. It does look decent. Again, the set pieces look great.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. It feels like the type of film that doesn't need a sequel. Like,
yeah, sure.
It just feels a bit strange, but who knows? Ridley Scott might be back on form after his Napoleon failure.
Yeah, that's why I hear he's quite inconsistent. Like, he does a really good film, and then he does a quite poorly received film, and back to another really good one. So hopefully,
didn't he do The Martian as well, which we got really good reviews?
Yeah, I've not seen that, but
neither have I. But
that'll probably be the next one I watch of his.
Sure. There's a really good Ridley Scott film called Black Rain, which I think I've mentioned to you a couple of times.
Yeah, sounds familiar.
Michael Douglas in that one.
Sure.
It's a good film. One of his more underrated movies, I would say.
All right.
So I'd recommend that one as well.
All right, I'll add it to the watch list, Jack.
Good.
And then in terms of one other thing I've watched, and I won't talk about this too much because I don't know how much you want to hear about it. But I watched a Spanish horror film from 1979 called Arrebato, which translates to Rapture.
Okay, I've never heard of this film in my life, so take it away, Fergus. I will have nothing to add.
I don't know. I mean, I really enjoyed it, but I don't think it would be your thing at all. I don't.
What's it about?
It's about basically this kind of low budget director, and he's like a heroin addict, and he's not in the best state. But then he starts getting these film reels from this guy that he met before, who also kind of makes films. He just gets something out of filming stuff, I guess.
Okay.
And this kind of mystery starts to unravel, I guess. I won't spoil it in case you do decide to watch it, but yeah, I mean, I really enjoyed it. It's basically kind of about addiction.
Okay.
And how movie watching could be an addiction.
Okay.
And I think that's pretty interesting.
That does sound quite interesting. I'll give you that.
And how kind of you go from consuming films to being consumed by films, I guess.
Yeah, that sounds interesting. Why do you think I wouldn't like it?
Spit art house, you know. I don't know.
Well, I mean, I can get behind some art house cinema.
Yeah, I mean, the first hour is kind of not much happening, really.
I mean, just when a film becomes pretentious, that's when I check out.
Well, define pretentious, Jim.
Daisies.
Fuck you.
Under the skin.
No comment.
Girl walks home alone at night.
No comment.
But yeah, that kind of thing. Like they could all be, I guess, like coined as art house cinema.
Sure.
And every single one of them I just find pretentious. But now that you've said that, I'm struggling to come up with something in my head that is art house cinema that I would say I really enjoy.
Yeah, sure.
The closest I'm getting is Parasite. That could technically be art house.
Maybe. It's a hard thing to define.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
But I probably won't rush to check it out anytime soon.
No,
I'm not gonna lie.
I think you can only watch it on BFI, which I don't think you have.
No, I don't have BFI.
You got a little trial to watch Daisies, didn't you?
I got the 7-day trial, whatever it was, to watch Daisies, and then I haven't watched a single thing, and that 7-day trial will be long expired.
Sure, yeah.
So I could have watched something better than Daisies, though.
Yeah. Well, don't say better. Something you would have enjoyed more than Daisies.
Better than Daisies, because Daisies was a bad movie.
No, it wasn't. We're not getting into this. Yeah. Anyone who sounds interested in Arrebato or Rapture, go check it out on BFI if you have it. It's worth a watch. Enjoyed.
And yeah, I would recommend Gladiator over that one any day.
Except you haven't seen Arrebato would be the difference there.
But you said I wouldn't enjoy Arrebato.
Sure. Okay. Yeah. You know. Yeah. Sure.
So I'll go with Gladiator as being my recommendation.
Well, there's our recommendations of a week. That's what we should do. Instead of these massive catch-ups, we should just pick out a film to recommend that we've watched in the past week.
Oh yeah, that's not a bad idea.
Yeah,
It's not a
because these
bad
go on
shout.
for way too long usually.
Yeah, usually
But
we've only done 15 minutes today, which I'm
yeah,
quite impressed by, seeing as we've watched nothing. Well, you watched
yeah, I
nothing.
know.
So yeah, do you want to get into what we're doing today, Fergus?
Sure.
Okay. So this is something that I've been wanting to do for a while. Sorry, Fergus, are you wanted to say something?
No, it's okay. I mean, I thought I was gonna intro it, but it's okay. Either.
Well, I was just going to say this would be something I've wanted to do for a while on the channel.
Yeah, I remember you mentioning it like in the first weeks we were making this.
Yeah,
So.
ever since I saw it on another channel called The Bonus Points, which is a podcast I watch about video games.
Hello, this is Stampy.
It's Stampy. If you remember Stampy, he hosts it with his friend Ollie. And yeah, really good podcast. They done it, so nicking the idea from them. But it's a very good idea. So Fergus, seeing as I can't describe what we're doing because I find it very difficult, do you want to take it away?
I'll do my best.
Okay.
Basically, Jack and I are going to be pitching 10 different films. I assume you've done all films.
Yes.
Yes. We're going to be pitching 10 different films to each other that we would be excited to see.
Mm-hmm.
And then we're going to name 3 things about it and try and turn the person off of wanting to watch it, basically.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. I could say to Jack, "Oh, Jack, we're making a new Pirates of the Caribbean film." And Jack would be like, "Wow, I love Pirates of the Caribbean. I'm going to go see that." And then I'd be like, "But bad news, James Corden's starring in it." And Jack would be like, "Oh, no, I don't like James Corden. I'm not going to watch it."
Sure.
That kind of stuff. That's basically what we're doing today.
Yep. And if we manage to turn the other person off the film, then we get a point.
Sure.
And the one with the most points at the end wins?
I guess so, yeah.
Okay.
Unless you want to play like pointless. But...
the one with the least points win. Play like a game of golf. Like,
yeah, exactly, yeah.
So we've got 10 different films each and 3 different exceptions, I guess, to the film.
Yeah.
That we're trying to turn the other person off the movie. So do you want to do it first, or do you want me to go first?
No, you go first. It's your idea, so
okay.
You walk them through it.
Okay. Fergus.
What's up?
I'm happy to announce that Edgar Wright,
oh wow,
who you like, and Simon Pegg have announced they'll be making a 4th entry into the Cornetto franchise.
Oh yeah, I seen that. They are actually doing that, aren't they?
They are actually doing. Oh. So are you excited for that?
Oh, fuck yeah, dude. I love Cornetto trilogy. I'm happy to see another one.
Yeah. So this film will be a direct sequel to Shaun of the Dead.
Oh, cool. From Dusk Till Dawn.
It's called From Dusk Till Dawn, and it will focus on vampires instead of zombies. Are you still in?
I'm down.
You're down for it? Okay, so this film will attempt to appeal to family audiences by cutting down on the bad language and bloody violence seen in the other 3 films.
Okay, I mean, as long as the writing's still clever,
we're releasing this film in summer, Fergus. So we need to get that PG-13 rating.
That's right. Yeah, and I mean, as long as the writing's still kind of clever, then it's okay.
It's still being written by the same people, but they're cutting down maybe just one F-bomb in the movie.
Sure.
And a lot less violence because those previous films, just too much violence.
They were a bit excessive.
Yeah, exactly. And my last exception to this film is, again, appealing to summer audiences. We need a big name for this film. And because at the end of Shaun of the Dead, Nick Frost gets turned into a zombie.
Oh, so spoilers!
He won't be in this film.
So, or maybe even like a little cameo, perhaps. So, he wouldn't be a lead, would he?
Sure. So Adam Sandler will be starring alongside Simon Pegg.
Hell yeah!
And that will be the duo in this film.
Yeah, I'm hyped. I'll watch it.
Are you in?
Yeah, I mean,
damn. Okay.
Depends how well they write Adam Sandler, because he, in the right role, he is funny. I was speaking to my friend about this last night. I fucking love Uncut Gems, and Uncut Gems only really works because Adam Sandler's character is the most Adam Sandler character you could imagine. Sure. But everyone around him fucking hates him, so it kind of works. So I don't know. I think if they write Adam Sandler well, I'd be into it. Yeah.
So you're in. So it's From Dusk Till Dawn, and it will be PG-13, and it will start Adam Sandler and Simon Pegg.
Yeah. Yeah. Fuck yeah. I'm down.
Okay. So I've failed on my very first attempt. Okay, Fergus, your turn.
I think mine are gonna be a lot harsher than yours.
Mine get harsher as we go along. Don't you worry.
Okay, mine start out harsh. So when you pitched this idea to me, I mean, the first thing that comes to my head, what's Jack's favorite movie? Wow, obviously, The Karate Kid is getting a sequel soon, and they've put me in charge of it, so I know exactly what to do to get audiences in seats.
Okay.
And this is just the very first thing that came to my head, naturally, and you know what I'm gonna say here.
Yeah.
Jaden Smith will be returning as Daniel, of course.
As Dre, not as Daniel.
Sorry, as Dre. Yes. Yeah.
Right. So it's a Karate Kid, like a sequel to that 2010 one. Is that what we're doing here, or?
No, it's after. It's kind of like a Cobra Kai thing. Imagine Cobra Kai doesn't exist. This is going to be a movie that's kind of like Cobra Kai, following on from the original.
Okay, but Jaden Smith's in it.
Yeah, because he's a bit old now, so we can't have him playing the kid really.
Okay, so I'm still currently in. Okay. I'm skeptical as fuck.
Sure. Now, I don't think this character's really in Cobra Kai, but this is its own little thing. So imagine this character is just very, very old. We're bringing Mr. Miyagi back, played by Will Smith.
So Will Smith is playing Mr. Miyagi.
Yep.
I'm done. I'm out.
Okay, well, I've not told you the plot of this movie yet, and I think this might draw you back in. Okay, so the plot centers around the discovery that Mr. Miyagi is not only a complete fraud, but a registered war criminal. And when Daniel discovers this, Miyagi savagely beats him to a pulp and flees the country.
Can I just say something?
Yeah.
Cobra Kai season 6 spoilers, man.
Oh no! What have I done?
They do Miyagi stuff in that. They say that Miyagi might not have been as clear cut as you think.
Oh dear.
But yeah, I was out of Will Smith playing Mr. Miyagi.
Yeah, no.
No, thank you. That sounds absolutely atrocious.
Denied. Sit down.
The Jaden Smith, I can like if they're rectifying the 2010 one.
Sure.
I can get behind. But Will Smith playing a character called Mr. Miyagi sounds problematic in every single sense. So
well, I mean, he's not got a huge pick of roles these days after the whole, Chris Rock incident.
Okay, yeah, you got me with that one, Fergus. Well
Perfect.
done. Okay, so my next one, very excited to announce that Quentin Tarantino has officially decided what his final film will be.
I've got a similar thing on the way.
Oh, and it will be Kill Bill Volume 3.
Oh no, I'm out. No, I'm just kidding.
So you're fairly excited for this one, Fergus?
A little skeptical, but we'll see how it goes. As we all know, I love the Kill Bill movies.
So in the opening minutes of the film, it is revealed that Bill actually survived the 5-point palm exploding heart technique. Brilliant. And is out to seek revenge on the bride and her daughter.
Okay. Well, immediately not hugely into that, but I mean, I'd be curious to see how he kind of, survived that. Maybe it wasn't a real thing all along. Maybe
possibly.
The elderly Asian man lied to the bride, and it's not actually.
So basically, the ending of Kill Bill Volume 2 has been retconned. Basically.
Sure. Yeah.
Next, the entire film will be an anime and won't contain one live action scene.
I don't mind that. I mean, there was a really good anime scene in the first Kill Bill.
That's true. So they're just expanding on that. But this will be Tarantino's final film, you have to remember, and it won't contain one live action scene.
Yeah, I mean, I'll still watch it. Watch it.
Okay.
I'm sure the animation will be pristine. So.
Sure. And even though the film will be directed by Tarantino, he will not be writing the screenplay. Oh no! Sadly, the script will be instead written by his friend and collaborator Robert Rodriguez.
Oh boy. Fuck it, I'll still watch it because
watching it?
They made Death Proof together, so they must be on the not Death Proof, Grindhouse. Yep. So we must be on a similar wavelength, surely.
Sure. Yeah, you have to remember Robert Rodriguez made Spy Kids.
He did make Spy Kids, which is a great film. Great film.
Spy Kids 3.
Great film.
Spy Kids 4. Shark Boy and Lava Girl.
Great film.
So you're into Kill Bill Volume 3 with a Robert Rodriguez script?
Look, I mean, I'll watch it, but I'm very skeptical about it, you know?
Sure.
Like, it's kind of more of a reluctant thing, like, oh, I guess we'll see. Maybe, I don't know, maybe Tarantino can do it justice, but I'm not sure. We'll see what happens.
Okay, you're in. I've failed again, but I'm pretty sure the next one will get you.
Okay. I guess I'll do my the Quentin Tarantino one.
Okay.
So good news, Jack. Quentin's
Yes.
changed his mind, and the movie critic is on the way.
Yes, I'm hyped. Yep. Take my money. I'm ready.
Hold on a minute. It's it's actually about the nostalgia critic and stars the entire Channel Awesome cast.
Do you know what? I'm still in. I like the nostalgia critic. I know he's been in this. I was going to say in nostalgia and controversy in the past, but I watch his videos, so
Okay.
I'm still in, and I'll see what Tarantino can do with this.
So unfortunately,
laugh, man.
Quentin was so busy writing a new book that he forgot to type up a script for the film, leaving the Channel Awesome cast to improv the entire thing.
Oh, Fergus, you've made this difficult, man. It's directed by Tarantino.
He is directing it, but he just completely forgot to write it.
I'm still in currently.
Okay. And then days before its release, he announces that he's going to be breaking his 10-film rule because he can't stand to imagine this film as his legacy.
Yeah, Do you know what? To be fair, the only reason I was still in was because it was Tarantino's final film.
Sure.
So if he's making another one, I might boycott it. But I am a bit of a completionist.
That's true. That's true.
I'd probably sit through it. I'd put myself through that as much as I don't want to.
I mean, Tarantino makes longer films these days. His most recent films have been like 2.5 hours minimum. 2.5 hours of Channel Awesome improv.
And you have to remember some of the Channel Awesome movies are like 4 hours long.
Oh like, yeah, Kikassia.
Yeah, they just improv fucking ages, man. So,
yeah.
Oh, I'm on the fence with that one, but I'll say I'm in.
Okay.
But I'm so glad that Tarantino is not sticking with these 10-film rule.
Yeah, that'd be a terrible legacy. Hello, I'm a nostalgia critic. I remember it, so you don't have to.
Imagine Tarantino's next movie opens with that. It's just a black screen. Hello!
Explosion.
Music Oh, Fergus, don't manifest this because
I would love to see it, bro.
Okay, are you ready for my next one?
Let's do it.
So, Fergus, you'll be happy to hear.
Well,
a new Muppet movie's been announced.
Oh fuck! I am happy to hear, as a matter of fact.
It's titled "Muppets in a Galaxy Far, Far Away."
Okay.
And it will be a Muppet Star Wars movie.
Okay, I'm fucking with it so far.
Are you in? You in?
Yeah.
Okay, so the film will be directed by J.J. Abrams and produced by the entire Disney Star Wars team.
Oh fuck me! You're pushing this. You're really pushing this. Okay, I'm in for now. I guess.
In for now. So the only human character will be Kelly Marie Tran Rose, with everyone else being portrayed by a Muppet.
Okay, let's just take a moment here. Hold on a minute. Look, to be fair, I felt very bad for that actress. She got a lot of hate for just being in a Star Wars movie, and like, her character was nothing great, but she didn't do anything wrong.
Yeah. I always don't get it when actors get a lot of crap.
Yeah,
she didn't give a bad performance. She just got pretty poor writing, which is just not her fault at all.
And it was, well, not even poor writing, but it was the same thing with Skylar in Breaking Bad, of course. Anna Gunn got the same kind of treatment there. Yeah. I mean, the thing is, though, Rose, not a good character, as we've said.
Yep.
Terrible choice to be the only human still there.
Yeah. And everyone else is a Muppet. There's not another single human character in the movie.
So, also, because it's done by J.J. Abrams, and I'm noticing that it's Rose,
yeah,
it sounds like this film's going to be based on the sequels.
Oh, yeah. We're really basing the sequels here. It's Disney Star Wars.
You're fucking pushing this, man.
Get rid of the old crappy Star Wars. We're talking about Disney Star Wars here.
Well, even still, like Kylo Ren would be a good choice for a human. Rey would be good. Why are we having Rose?
Rose is what you're after. That'll pull in all the box office numbers, because everyone loves Rose.
I'm gonna give you one more chance to redeem this film. Okay. What have you got next?
So, due to not finding a suitable place to use him, Gonzo will not be featured.
Fuck it, not watching that. Not watching that movie. No. Fuck that. What even do you mean, like not finding a suitable place to put him in?
They couldn't find a suitable place for him, man. So
he's Han Solo.
They just cut him. No.
He's Han Solo.
No. They just cut him from the entire film because who even really likes Gonzo anyway?
Go fuck yourself.
I knew I would get you with that one. I knew as I started talking about Disney Star Wars, and then the whole thing was like the icing on top of the cake.
Yeah, that's the thing, because I'll watch a new Muppets movie in the cinema, right?
Yeah.
But not having Gonzo in it, fuck that. You can base it on whatever you want, like Disney Star Wars, fine, whatever. But no Gonzo is a fucking deal breaker.
Yes, I agree. Gonzo's top tier Muppet, so
yeah.
I agree with that. But I'm glad I got you. I knew I'd get you that one as soon as I started.
that was an easy one. That was cheap. You know what Muppets movie I really want?
Yep.
I'd love Rocky Horror with the Muppets.
Oh, that would actually be really good.
Yeah, Frankenfurter are obviously the only human. But
I googled like Muppet movie ideas to try to get this, and everyone was saying like a Star Wars Muppet movie. But one that I was seeing a lot of was Muppets Pride and Prejudice.
Like, yeah, I could see that.
I could see it, but I don't know if many people would go and see it. Like, I think a Muppet Star Wars movie would bring in a lot more.
Yeah, for sure. We need a big Muppets movie. If there's any chance bringing them back, it needs to do well.
Yeah.
But can I just say about Rocky Horror? Yeah. Perfect opportunity for Muppets, because you've got the criminologist narrating the film, so you can just put in Gonzo and Rizzo as the criminologist. Yeah. Perfect.
Yeah. That's I don't know if they would do that, seeing as a Rocky Horror.
No, I doubt it.
An R-rated movie.
But,
yeah.
Also, Train Spotting would be funny.
It's shite being a Muppet.
That'd be really good. I'd love to see that.
That would actually be. Yeah, I'm gonna make that. That sounds good.
Yeah,
I've always wanted to see a Muppet Les Mis.
Yeah, that'd be good.
That's the one I've always wanted to see. That would be class. And Hugh Jackman is the person, and then everyone else Muppets.
Gonzo is Eddie Redmayne.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it'd be class. Okay, give us your next one, Fergus.
All right, Jack. Well, as you'll know, it's August at the moment.
It is
August. That means that fall or autumn or whatever you want to call it is just around the corner. And that means that Halloween's just around the corner.
Oh no!
What do you watch at Halloween? You watch a Saw movie, and we're getting a new one this year.
Fergus, I've got a Saw movie on my list.
Okay, well, here's one I'm pitching to you.
Okay.
So it follows Chris Rock and his character from Spiral.
I'm out. I would not go see a Spiral sequel at all.
No.
But well, is Chris Rock the lead in this one?
Yeah. Yes.
Is John Kramer in it?
Cameo, I guess.
Okay, I'll hear you out. Okay. What's your next one?
Chris Rock takes the Dakota Johnson approach during the film's marketing campaign and takes every opportunity to slander it before it comes out, and compares it to Spiral.
I think I'm in more.
Okay.
You like that?
I think this should put you off it.
Okay.
When you show up to the cinema, there's a random chance you'll be selected to get put through a saw trap.
I'm done.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, that is horrible. No, thank you.
Yeah, I thought that one might get you out. Yeah, they'll just pick you out in the line and take you through to another room, and you get the reverse bear trap on your head.
Sure. I mean, do I get to meet John Kramer? Do I get to meet Tobin Bell if I do that?
There's a chance. It depends which of the Jigsaw crew's beneath the pig mask,
Sure. I'd be hoping for John Kramer myself.
It would be nice to be kind of to hear Tobin Bell's voice before you get your jaw ripped open.
Yeah. That would be worth it. That would make it.
Yeah,
in my opinion.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was out as soon as you said the Spiral sequel. Yeah. Because Spiral is the worst Saw film.
Yeah, it's terrible.
Far.
One of the worst movies of the decade. I'm gonna say it.
Yeah, I've got. Would you want me to do my Saw one?
Yeah, go for it.
Your Saw one.
I did think there might be a few like similar ideas coming up. So
yep. So, I've took a slightly different approach. Saw Reborn.
Ooh.
Also known as Saw 11, and it'll take place straight after the events of Saw 10.
Okay.
And it will see Tobin Bell once again reprise his role as Jigsaw.
Tremendous. Okay.
You in?
Yeah, I'm in.
Okay. So the first thing, just to switch things up a little bit, because we can't have the same thing happening over and over again.
Sure.
This film will contain no twists. There will be no iconic Saw twist in this film at all.
All right, that's a little disappointing because the best part of any Saw movie is at the end when everything just goes absolutely mental and we see all these flashbacks and find out the bigger picture.
Yes.
So that will be a bit disappointing. That's a tradition.
We don't have any of that. We're just got straightforward, just people in a trap. That's kind of the movie we've got here.
I mean, to be fair, like, fuck the Saw twist anyway, because Saltburn did it better than any Saw movie. So,
sure.
You know. Sure. Okay. Well, okay. I guess I'm in. I'm still here for the gore and that.
Okay. Oh, well, this one might change your mind because the film will be the first in the franchise to receive a PG-13 rating, cutting down on all the gruesome violence from the previous entries.
Fuck. I mean, is there any point watching a Saw movie if you're not getting a twist and you're not getting the gore?
Yeah, I've took it the two good things. Tobin Bell's still in it, to be fair.
Yeah,
he's the third good thing.
I'm gonna stick around for Tobin Bell, but I'm sure you can fucking ruin it at the last hurdle.
In a post-credit scene, Chris Rock from Spiral will appear, leading to a crossover film in the future with Tobin Bell and Chris Rock starring.
That's my movie. This is leading into crossover with me.
And I'm thinking like Michael Keaton and Morbius kind of. That's post-credit scene. I'm kind of thinking here.
I don't know why I'm here. I think it has something to do with John Kramer.
Yes, exactly.
Okay. Maybe I'll just not watch the credits. I'll just leave before we get to that scene.
Sure. But you've got no twist and no gore.
That definitely puts me off it. I think I'll watch it, but I just know in my heart it's gonna be the worst one yet. Yeah. But then again, like Saw X actually done some. I mean, it wasn't brilliant or anything, but it done some fairly compelling stuff with Jigsaw without the traps or anything.
True.
So I don't know. Maybe just a nice film focusing on Jigsaw could be nice.
That's not our film. We've got traps, but we just got no gore.
Okay, everyone's able to escape them before anything bad happens.
When like something's like cutting someone, it just like cuts to like their face, like reacting to it. Sure. We don't want to see what's happening.
I guess if the implication's there, I can kind of fuck with it.
Okay. Yeah. Sure.
I'm still disappointed though.
Do you want to do your next one, Fergus?
Yeah, sure. All right, Jack. Great news for you.
It's your little smirk on your face.
I'm happy to bring this news to you. You're gonna be really happy about this.
Okay, I'm excited.
They are making a new Avatar movie.
Oh yes, they are. That's something they are doing.
Now, unfortunately, there's been some budget constraints. So first of all, David Cameron will not be returning to direct. We couldn't afford him.
James Cameron.
Oh, not David Cameron. Why don't I write down David Cameron?
The Prime Minister.
David Cameron will be directing it, in fact.
So James Cameron's not directing it?
James Cameron will not be directing this one.
Okay, I'm in. I'm still in.
Okay. I mean, the whole thing's like his passion project.
I'm still in. I could if they got a different good director, I'd still be interested.
Okay. The film will be set entirely in the human world. Nothing in Pandora. Oh. None of the blue people.
That's not an Avatar movie.
Well, it is because we'll still get the iconic Jake Sully. But
you know what? I'm still in. I could if done well, I could get behind that.
And finally, again, I mentioned we had some budget issues.
Sure.
So, you're used to Avatar looking brilliant, and Well, unfortunately, the entire film has been filmed on an iPhone 6s. So, yeah.
Oh, do you know what? It's the type of film that I'm no longer excited to see it at all, but I would go see it just to see what that was like.
Sure.
An entire Avatar
more
movie
intriguing.
filmed on an iPhone.
Yeah.
That sounds interesting.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm in.
okay. I mean, I was kind of hoping that the fact that it'd be filmed on an iPhone 6s would put you off it, but all right.
Yeah.
I mean,
do you know what? It's annoying because, like, if this is the next Avatar movie, we won't get like all the ones that James Cameron has planned, which I'm very excited for, and it's obviously going down a very terrible route. But I could survive without another Avatar film if 2 was the last one, and then I could just be like 3 doesn't exist.
Sure, okay.
I would still go see it just to see what an Avatar movie on an iPhone 6s looks like.
Filmed on an iPhone 6s, directed by David Cameron, ex-Prime Minister of the UK. Yeah. You know, I'm intrigued too. I'll go see it. I don't even like the Avatar films that much. I'll watch it.
Yeah. I'm in for that one, Fergus. I have to say, I'm in. Okay, your next one. I'm happy to announce, Fergus, Mission Impossible.
Oh yeah.
The Final Hunt has been announced.
Is that what it's actually called?
No, I just made that up. I thought it was quite clever.
That is good. Yeah, because you see.
And it's been confirmed to be the last film in the Mission Impossible franchise.
I'm fine with that. Yep.
So, due to Tom Cruise getting a little bit older, all his action scenes will now be performed by a stunt double.
All right, that makes him a bit less exciting, but I mean, still, seeing a stunt performer do any of that shit is still impressive. Sure. Don't get me wrong. So,
sure. They're just, the studio's a little bit worried for Tom Cruise these days. He's getting a bit older.
That's fair enough, right? We don't want him to have a bad accident. So, yeah, we want him for more movies.
Yeah, after Fallout, it's been a little bit worried because obviously he broke his ankle and that shut
down production. Right, yeah.
So,
and all he was doing was just jumping between buildings. Like anyone could do that.
Yeah,
so,
exactly.
Yeah, that's something to worry about.
So, due to Ving Rhames being unavailable, Luther will not feature in the film.
Okay, not watching that. I mean, you remember I was gonna say like Ghost Protocol is the worst film in the series because there was no Luther to be found, and then he showed up in the last 5 minutes.
Yeah,
that is a bit of a deal breaker. I don't know. I do love Luther. I guess I'll see where this goes.
Okay. And the director of the last few films, is it Christopher McQuarrie? Is that his name?
I think so.
He's not available, sadly.
Fuck.
So the film will be directed by Michael Bay.
Yes! 10! Fuck yeah. I'll watch it.
Are you in?
Yeah. As soon as you said Michael Bay, yeah. I'll watch it. I'll see how fucking stupid it is. I mean, no Luther is a bit of a shame, and the fact it's the last film in the series is a bit of a shame, but fuck it, let's see. Let Michael Bay cook, you know?
Sure. I will say I wouldn't go see it personally, but
no, that's fair enough, and I don't think it'll do very well, but I'm excited to see what kind of mess it is. It's like going to see an M. Night film, you know?
Sure. Yeah. It's like when you told me about that Avatar one. I'd go see it just to see how terrible it was.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. All right, you ready for mine?
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right, so as you know, we've got Knives Out 3 on the way. What's that called? Dead Man's Chest.
No, Dead Man's Reckoning.
Tell No Tales.
Dead Man's something like that. I don't know.
Something like that. Well, it's coming along soon. So I've been able to get a few details about the film for you.
Okay, I'm excited. I'm very hyped. The last 2 have been really great films, so I'm ready.
I don't know about that, but okay.
What do you mean? Do you not like Glass Onion?
Oh, I thought you meant the last 2 we've come up with. I thought you meant like the Avatar film.
No.
Oh, right.
The last 2 Knives Out films.
Sure. Sorry. Okay, so unfortunately, the victim in this film will actually be Benoit Blanc, and he's going to get killed off in the first 5 minutes of the film.
I'm in. That's a good twist. That's a solid twist to the story. I like when a film subverts your expectations very early on. So yeah, I'm down.
Have you ever seen Death in Paradise?
No.
I used to watch that as a kid. They killed off a detective a few seasons in, so it'd be a similar
Okay.
thing to that.
Yep.
And of course, there's been a murder, so we need to bring in a new detective to solve the case. And this detective is played by the wonderful T.J. Miller.
Oh no! What is Rian Johnson doing? I'm still in. I think I'd still watch it, even though I don't like T.J. Miller at all.
Right. Well, I mean, his involvement is not only as a performer, because he's actually the only writer on the film as well.
Oh,
T.J. Miller is the film's only writer.
Nah, I'm out.
Yeah. Yeah, I thought you might be.
Bro, it would just be all the worst parts of Deadpool.
Yeah, pretty much.
In a movie. That would be... Oh, no.
I genuinely think it might be the most insufferable movie ever made. I actually couldn't think of anything worse.
Yeah, T.J. Miller, written by T.J. Miller.
Yeah.
In a film starring T.J. Miller. Yeah, it doesn't sound good. It doesn't sound like a fun time, I have to say.
Where he takes the place of a beloved character.
Oh, and the fact, now I'm even more angry that they've killed off Benoit Blanc.
Yeah, exactly.
Bring in T.J. Miller.
Yeah.
Fuck this movie. I'm out. I'm so done.
Yeah. No, I wouldn't see it either.
Genuinely, if I was in Knives Out 3 screening, and it came up with the word written by T.J. Miller, I'd be there faster there.
Yeah. No, I'd be zoom out. Yeah.
Yeah.
To be fair,
you got me with that one, Fergus. Well done.
If they were going to kill Benoit Blanc, a good character could bring in could be Lakeith Stanfield's character from the first one, where he's like the police officer in the case. He'd be quite good, I think.
Yeah, it would be quite interesting if they'd done that.
Yeah.
But I'm of the opinion that they should just keep doing these films.
Yeah.
Like, almost make it the new Bond.
Yeah.
Like, just make a Benoit Blanc franchise.
Yeah.
That'd be so good. And if Daniel Craig gets fed up, just get someone else to play.
Yeah, Sean Connery. Oh, well, maybe not Sean Connery.
Pierce Brosnan. The best.
Yeah, Pierce Brosnan.
The best Bond.
As you keep saying, for some reason. To be fair, we were talking about Muppets movies. I mean, Knives Out is right there, you know.
Yeah, that's actually a good one. Knives Out as the Muppets.
And of course, Benoit Blanc is going to be Daniel Craig in that film.
Sure. That would actually be like a murder mystery Muppet movie. That's actually a great idea.
That's solid. They should do that.
Yeah.
Especially if it has Benoit Blanc.
True. Okay. Are you ready for your next one, Fergus?
Yeah, let's go for it.
So, it's been officially announced, and I'm happy to report that Jack Black and Richard Linklater are back for School of Rock 2.
All right, your first mistake was picking that because I'm not watching it.
Yeah, Richard Linklater's back.
Okay. That's a little tempting. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll let him cook.
So Linklater will return as director, and Black will star again as Dewey Finn. So you're in so far.
I guess I'm not happy with Jack Black. There's a lot of people are at the moment, but sure, let's do it.
So none of the kids from the original film will feature, and instead will be replaced by a new cast of woke kids from today's generation.
Did you just say woke kids?
Yes.
I fucking hate woke, so I'm gonna be watching this. I'm the new norm. I want normal beer.
Any excuse to bring it up.
Yeah, I love the new norm.
So they'll be using a lot of just like trends of
like Skibbity Riz.
Yes, exactly.
Like wow,
like that.
Wow, Mr. Finn, you got no Riz.
Yeah,
you must be from Ohio.
Have you read the script, Fergus?
Yeah, dude, I got a sneak peek.
Sure. Are you in or are you out?
That is really fucking pushing it, man. Like, I'm already pretty reluctant to watch this. Now you've busted that out. I don't know, because like I watched that Ninja Turtles film that came out last year, and they were saying like Riz and shit like that.
Yeah.
And that was the only bad part of that film, really. And it put me off it. But I don't know. Okay, I'll hear it out. I don't know. Maybe we can salvage this a bit.
So the film will not be written by the original writer, Mike White, and instead has been written by the team at Saturday Night Live.
Saturday Night Live occasionally bring out a funny bit. Right? They got a funny bit every now and again. But yeah, no. Probably that is not helping, certainly.
Are you out or are you still in currently?
I'm not gonna say I'm out yet. I want to see what your final point is, and then I'll probably be out.
Okay, so the villain of the movie, who is the manager of a rival English band, will be portrayed by James Corden.
Fuck me, I'm out. I'm out. That's it. Okay, you got me.
Yep. Yes.
When when you said it was gonna be a rival English band, I thought it was gonna be like Nativity, and it was gonna be Mr. Saint Bernadette.
That would be actually class.
Yeah, I'd love that.
Yeah,
that would have clawed it back.
I thought the James Corden would have would be the deal breaker there for you, Fergus, and it was.
Yeah, you got me. To be fair, the woke kids, that was the first bit. That set the bar low. But, yeah.
Yeah, just a load of kids saying skibbity toilet and Riz and just, was it Sussy Baka and stuff like that.
Yeah, Sussy Baka, all that classic stuff, yeah.
Yeah, if I went to School of Rock 2 and they started hitting out with that shit, I'd be gone.
Yeah,
like
Mr. Dewey Finn comes in and he's like, "Oh, hey guys, just back from my brat summer kind of thing." You know, like
Dewey Finn's a victim of cancel culture in the movie.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Oh, they are thinking of doing School of Rock 2 as well.
Yeah, I think we've spoken about that before. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know how I feel, but
not excited personally.
No. Yeah, that's fair. I don't think I am too.
No.
But we'll see what happens.
Okay, you ready? You ready?
I'm ready, Fergus.
All right, Jack. Your favorite movie of all time, The Batman, is getting a sequel.
I've got the Batman in mind too.
Oh, nice. I want to say, right, when I was writing this, I wrote down the whole film is set within Wayne Manor. And I realized that's not even a bad idea. That'd be like a Batman murder mystery. That'd be cool as fuck.
That would be really cool.
Yeah, get me on the writing team.
Sure.
Okay. Now, I don't know if you know who this character is, but don't worry, I've got a description of him. In this film, we will be getting introduced to Batmite.
Okay, I don't know who that is.
He's an irritating child who follows Batman everywhere and will not shut the fuck up the entire film. He's gonna be like the kids in School of Rock. He's gonna be peeling out his skibbities, his sigmas, you know, his Riz. So that's his little sidekick that's gonna be following him about.
That's pushing it already, but I'll stay in so far.
The villain of the film is going to be Barry Keoghan's Joker.
Okay.
But due to a mix-up in communication, he ends up basing his entire performance on Jared Leto's Joker.
Oh no. I mean, Barry Keoghan's still a really good actor.
Yeah.
So it could just give, and to be fair, Jared Leto's Joker in Zack Snyder's Justice League appears for a little bit, and it was actually a watchable performance.
Okay.
So I'm still in currently.
Okay.
I really love the Batman, so I'm excited for what's to come.
Well, there was a bit of bad news on set. There was a tragic accident. Matt Reeves got hit on the head during the writing process, and he lost his memory of the entire Batman character. But luckily, Zack Snyder was able to help him out, and Batman becomes a gunslinging murderer who has no qualms obliterating Joker's skull to dust with a shotgun.
Oh no! Do you know what? I think I would still go see it. The worst one you said there was the whole new kids. What was it?
Batmite.
Batmite.
Yeah,
that was the worst one. I could do without that.
Sure.
I could the Joker, whatever, but yeah, I don't know, man.
Yeah, I mean, Batman famously has a no guns, no killing policy.
Yeah, I mean, it could be interesting to see something different.
But it's not Batman.
A darker Batman, but
it's not Batman.
That's very true. It's not Batman. Do you know what? I'd go see it.
Okay.
I would go see it. I'm not excited for it anymore, but I'd still definitely go see it.
I think I'd see it if Zack Snyder's name was kept out of the marketing for the film. Obviously, he's helped out, and they just didn't show Batmite in the trailers. I think I would end up going to see it, but you know, as soon as I find out about these things, I'm going to be upset.
And Batman starts like dropping like one-liners and like shooting people in the
face. Yeah. Oh fucking hell.
Oh, I can even like think of like, this is my bat gun. Oh, right. Okay, I will do
bat credit cards.
Oh,
A bad credit
card. Okay, I will do my Batman one then.
Okay.
So Matt Reeves' second Batman film, and I've got a title for you. I'm going to announce the title of the movie.
Okay.
It is called The Batman: Heart of Ice.
Mr. Freeze.
And it has entered production, and Mr. Freeze will officially be the villain of the film.
Fuck yeah.
Are you in, Fergus? Are you in?
And I like the title, by the way. Heart of Ice. That's good.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm in.
So
I'm in.
the
Please
film,
be Arnold, please.
The film will officially run just over 6 hours in length, doubling the length of the original.
Oh, hold on a minute now. For 6 hours. What can they do with Mr. Freeze in 6 hours?
Oh, a lot of things.
Yeah,
a lot of one-liners, Fergus. You can imagine them
God.
already.
That is immediately putting me off it, but I'll see where this goes. If the quality is going to be good, I guess I'll be there. But
okay, so we are also excited to announce that Arnold Schwarzenegger will officially reprise his role as Mr. Freeze for the film.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, fuck yeah, sure, I'm down.
You're down?
Let's do it.
Okay.
I'm sure with the right direction, he could actually do something quite good with it.
So, even though the Joker will not be the main villain, he will still feature in the film.
Okay.
However, Barry Keoghan is unavailable for filming.
Oh no.
So he will be replaced by Joaquin Phoenix's Joker, tying the Joker films to this universe.
I'm alright with that. Joaquin Phoenix is very good as a Joker, obviously, as he is in everything. Yeah, I mean, I think the Joker movies should be their own separate thing.
But now it makes no sense because Joker visits him as a kid, so a lot of retconning and stuff. But we're very happy. We're very happy with this. We think with Joaquin Phoenix coming back, it will make a lot of money. So
sure, I mean, look, he would be good as the Joker. It would just kind of ruin the continuity of the Joker movies.
Yeah,
I don't really give a fuck about them. So okay,
sure. And 6 hours. 6 hours.
That is the only thing that's putting me off it. But I think if
Arnold's back,
I think I think they could do something good with that, right? Because under David Cameron's direction in Terminator 2, for example, he's quite scary in that film. Well, specifically the first one.
Sure.
So yeah, I mean, I'm sure we could do something good with Arnold. Okay. I think I'd watch it in the cinema. I think I'd have more motivation to sit through a 6-hour film if it was just on the cinema. Sure. I think I could commit to it easier.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're going to see the Batman: Heart of Ice.
Yeah, 6 hours.
Okay, good luck, Fergus.
Thank you. If they do an intermission, it'll be okay. But otherwise, I'm gonna have to go for a piss a couple times.
Yeah. Okay, Fergus. Do you want to give us your next one?
Yeah. Oh. All right. We've got a spin-off movie coming.
Oh, no way.
For Ken from Barbie.
Oh, yes.
You in?
Yeah, I'm so in. That's
all right.
No, I thought about doing Ken, but I thought of so many problematic things I could do with it.
so the entire film is going to just follow Ken wandering about in the human world.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay, that's good.
Ryan Gosling still in it?
Unfortunately, Ryan Gosling was too expensive, and the only Ken that was willing to return was the guy that plays Shang-Li, whose name I don't know how to say.
Oh, yeah, I know who you're talking about.
All right.
Yeah, I'm still in.
Okay. Unfortunately, Shang-Li had scheduling conflicts. So, for 50 quid and a ham sandwich, we've been able to sign Zachary Levi to play a brand new Ken who we have absolutely no attachment to.
Oh, right. To be fair, I don't mind Zachary Levi.
Mm-hmm.
I don't particularly like him. I don't hate him like a lot of people do.
Mm-hmm.
But to make the Ken movie and then sign on a Ken we don't know.
Yeah.
Like, at least get like Ncuti Gatwa or someone, someone that we actually know.
They weren't willing to return.
And no one from is anyone from the original Barbie movie in it?
I don't think so.
It's just Zachary Levi walking about the human world.
I think there'll be one scene where he bumps into Adam from Sex Education, but it's just a very brief scene. I
don't think I'd go see it. I think if Ken movie got announced, and then none of the original cast were returning. And yeah, who's Greta Gerwig involved?
No, she's
Okay,
in Narnia.
I'm way done if Greta Gerwig's
Yeah,
not
I did think about keeping Greta Gerwig involved, but I remembered you're a completionist, and so you'd have to go and see it.
Yeah,
so.
yeah, I'm no thank you for that one.
Yeah, I wouldn't
you
see it either.
Yeah.
I'm not huge on Zachary Levi. I think he's not a horrible actor, but some of his tweets are a bit brain dead.
Sure.
So you know,
he was in Alvin and the Chipmunks, the Squeakquel.
The Squeakquel. Yep, he was wonderful, of course.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, he's in Harold and the Purple Crayon right now. We'll see how that does at the box office.
Sure. Yeah, I've not heard good things about that.
No, heard no good things, and that's because nobody's gone to see it. So
yeah. Okay, my next one's a very exciting one, Fergus. I think you'll be very hyped for this.
Okay.
Brendan Fraser will officially reprise his role as George.
Wow.
And George of the Jungle.
The Mummy.
George of the Jungle Whale. Goes bananas.
Yes! George of the Jungle goes bananas. Fuck yeah.
Are you in?
Yeah, if he's going bananas, I'm going bananas too. Yeah.
Okay.
Let's do it.
So the film will be a crossover film with Tarzan, and Dwayne The Rock Johnson will be playing Tarzan in the movie.
Okay. Okay.
Yep. You in?
Yeah, I guess.
Sure. Okay. So George will actually only appear in one scene of the film. Most of the film will actually be focused on George's twin brother, Steve of the Jungle, who will be played by Brendan Fraser, but in his whale fat suit.
Oh, that's good. I'm a big fan of Steve of the Jungle immediately.
So, are you still in?
Oh, fuck yeah, I'm still in.
The original director, Sam Wiseman, will not be returning, sadly.
Michael Bay, please.
Jason Friedberg and Aaron Seltzer, who directed Epic Movie and Disaster Movie, will be writing and directing this film instead.
You have no idea how fucking excited I was when I heard Steve of the Jungle was going to be involved in this. And now it's all gone. All the excitement I had for this movie is down the drain.
Yep. You're not going to see George of the Jungle Goes Bananas.
Here's the thing. I'm part of a Brendan Fraser fan club, and we would kind of have to go and see it in the cinema when it comes out.
Sure.
So I've got no choice but to see this.
Okay.
It's reluctantly, but I will watch it. And you know what? I don't know. Maybe they made Scary Movie, and people like Scary Movie.
I mean, they were 2 of 6 writers involved in Scary Movie.
Shit. Yeah, true. I'm sure they made something that people didn't mind.
They made that Spy Hard movie, which got okay reviews.
Okay.
Better than fucking Disaster Movie.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. They might do okay. I don't know. I'll go bananas. I'll go see it.
And it's got Steve of the Jungle in it.
Steve of the Jungle is like, as soon as you said that, I was thinking, why is he trying to persuade me to watch it? You know, that is selling me. I guess The Rock isn't something I'm hugely excited for, but I don't mind. I guess.
Yeah, and he'll be playing Tarzan in the film.
That's okay. I can live with it.
Okay. Do you want to do your next one, Fergus?
Yeah. So, I actually nicked your idea.
Okay.
And oh fuck, hold on, I've just closed my notes up. Okay, I've got it. Sorry. So, you had a great idea before, and I've nicked it. So, Paul King's Charlie is slated for a 2027 release. I did say 2027.
I wanted this. I wanted this. So I'm so in.
Just because we get a lot of very early announcements. So this will be coming out in 2027, but plenty of time to build up the hype.
That's fine. Yep.
But unfortunately, this is a bit of bad news, depending on your perspective. Exactly half of this film will be dedicated to the crooked, twisted, wicked Grandpa Joe and his nefarious schemes. Everyone's least favorite character, Grandpa Joe, will take up half of the runtime in this film.
How long's the film? Do you know?
2 hours.
Okay, so an hour of runtime is dedicated to Grandpa Joe's just cutting about his little schemes.
Yeah, being evil.
Okay. I'm still in.
Okay. And it will focus a lot on his crack addiction, by the way. There's gonna be a lot of Grandpa Joe lore.
You know what? I'm more in. That sounds good.
Okay. It's like Trainspotting, but Grandpa Joe.
Sure. That sounds. Yeah, I'm good with that. Yep.
Okay. Next up, I've got to tell you, Paul King is only a writer in this film, along with Simon Farnaby, of course, who also wrote the first Wonka.
That's good.
But they have brought in a new director, which is exciting. Derek Savage is being brought in to direct this picture. They're bringing in Daddy Derek.
Oh, Derek Savage of Cool Cat Saves the Kids.
Yes. And the whole film, by the way, will be funded by one of his GoFundMe schemes. So that'll determine the budget.
This was such a good idea in my head, and you're fucking it.
I don't think I am. I think Derek Savage will do his story justice.
Okay,
we know he can.
Let's hear the final thing here, Fergus.
Timothy Chalamet is nowhere to be seen after mysteriously going missing in the summer of 2025. So there's no choice but to bring back Johnny Depp's Wonka.
Oh, I'm done. I'm so out. I'm so done.
I thought I might do it.
That sounds awful.
Derek
Daddy Derek directing Johnny Depp's Wonka. Two of the worst things.
Whilst Grandpa Joe goes on his train spying journey.
Oh no, that was such a great concept in my head for a film, and now you've just no. Thanks for that one,
game, man.
Thanks for that one.
Hey, maybe you can do justice, Jack.
Maybe.
But I think Daddy Derek is definitely the guy to look to for this kind of thing.
I was going to include Charlie as one of mine, but then I realized that you aren't excited for that idea anyway.
So... I mean, I'd watch it, I guess. But
yeah. So I didn't. But one that we are doing, Fergus.
Oh, here we go.
Is Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 4.
I'm already out. Like, I thought Guardians 3 ended pretty well.
So it's been officially announced by Marvel that Guardians 4 is happening. So are you slightly excited? Is your favorite Marvel trilogy, would you say?
I think so far. We'll see how Spider-Verse goes. If they wrap up the third film well, then that'll definitely be
favorite
concrete.
MCU trilogy.
Definitely my favorite MCU trilogy.
3 of the best MCU films, in your opinion.
Of course, yeah. I mean, I think Guardians 3 is probably my favorite of all the MCU, possibly. So,
sure. So, the film's main villain will be an evil version of Howard the Duck. And he will be voiced by Robert Downey Jr.
I'm in. Yeah.
You in?
That sounds fucking awesome.
Okay. Due to this film being in the MCU, and as you know, us people at the MCU, we love to connect things. You need to see 6 films and 3 spin-off shows before you can understand what's going on in this movie.
I mean, that's a lot of homework to have to do, But I mean, for evil Howard the Duck, I don't know. Like, you've sold me with Howard the Duck. That sounds phenomenal. I'll commit to it.
Sure. And sadly, James Gunn is busy with the DCEU.
Don't do this to me.
He will not be returning to direct. So the film will instead be directed by Chris Pratt, with this being his directorial debut.
Yep. Okay. I mean, look, he worked quite closely with James Gunn on them films. Maybe he's learned a thing or two. So I'll let him cook, I guess.
Are you in?
Yeah, I guess so. I thought the route you were going to take it was that Deadpool would appear, in which case I definitely would have said no. But
sure.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I'll watch it, but I'm not particularly happy about it.
Okay.
But Howard the Duck, that is a great concept. Evil Howard the Duck, I'm in.
Voiced by Robert Downey Jr., because we know the MCU loves bringing back Robert Downey Jr.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, he's got to be in it. And his salary, of course, will exceed the budget of the film itself.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's good. All right. Yeah, I'll watch it. Not thrilled about it.
Okay.
But I'll watch it.
Okay. Do you want to do your next one?
All right. Here we go. A new Christopher Nolan film approaches.
Yes, I love Nolan. I'm hyped. Nolan can do no wrong, except for when he does do wrong.
When's he done wrong?
Dark Knight Rises.
Oh yeah, shit. Yeah. Interstellar. Just kidding. That's a good movie.
Zing.
I gotcha. Okay, but unfortunately, the entire cast and crew were so pissed off that Nolan wouldn't let them sit down on set. As you know, that's one of his famous rules that you're not allowed to sit down on set. They actively sabotaged the film with poor performances and intentional mistakes in the editing and the cinematography. They actively sabotaged the film.
Okay, I'm still in for now. If it's directed and written by Nolan, then yeah.
Nolan wouldn't stop boasting about winning the Oscar. So the cast and crew fucking killed him, Murder on the Orient Express style, halfway through it. and they brought in Joss Whedon to finish the rest of the film.
Oh, Fergus, you've made this so difficult. To be fair to Joss Whedon, now I don't like the man personally. He did make 2 Avengers films that were good, in my opinion. And he just got a bit of bad luck with Justice League. And I feel like that was maybe a bit more Warner Brothers than Joss Whedon.
Sure.
So I'll stay in for now, even though I've seen many interviews with Joss Whedon and I think he's pretentious as hell. Okay. But I'll stay in for now.
Okay. Well, we did bring him in for a reason, because this is an action movie. A very high octane kind of action superhero movie, almost. Not superhero, but definitely lots of punch ups in that, you know.
Yep. Okay.
And also is a sequel to Oppenheimer.
Sequel to Oppenheimer is an action movie with loads of punch ups.
Yeah. Yeah. Pretty much.
Oh, I've got a title.
Okay.
Closenheimer. Open, close.
Yeah, sure. Okay. And actually, we have got a special guest star on this film.
No.
By the way, I've just thought of this, and this would be a great fit to get Michael Bay to come in and do the explosion scenes.
A sequel to Oppenheimer. What could you even? No, I'm done. No, fuck that. What could you even do with a sequel to Oppenheimer?
I don't know. I'm sure Joss Whedon will cook something up.
No. Well, no. There's no. I love Nolan, but there's no chance.
And remember, I mean, they were really pissed off with him, so they just completely sabotaged the whole thing whilst they were filming it.
I guess it could be kind of funny. In a way. But I love Oppenheimer so much that I don't want anything to like tarnish the legacy of that.
Sure.
Oh no, I'm out, Fergus. You've done really well at this.
Thank you.
Okay, so this.
I make terrible movies, you know.
Yeah, this will be my last one.
Yes.
So I'm excited to announce, Fergus, a spin-off of the Indiana Jones franchise.
Fuck me.
Called The Adventures of Short Round. Is officially in production with Ke Huy Quan reprising his role from the Temple of Doom.
Yeah. All right, love him. He's a great little guy.
So the film will consistently and constantly break the fourth wall, with Short Round acknowledging the camera many times in a Deadpool-like style.
Yep. Okay. Could be funny if the writing's good.
Sure. So the film will sadly not have a theatrical release. It'll go straight to Disney Plus. However, you'll still have to pay an additional $19.99 to watch it.
Shit. No, that's putting me off it. Okay. What else do we know about the Short Round spin-off?
So, right at the end of the film, Harrison Ford will reprise his role as Indiana Jones, confirming an Indiana Jones 6 will be coming in the future from James Mangold.
Well, now, I mean, we all know my feelings on Dial of Destiny at this point. Negative. Having said that, I do like James Mangold. I liked Walk the Line, and I liked Logan a lot. I'm a big fan of Logan. So, I think he does have it in him to make something good. But if it's going to be like Dial of Destiny, I don't know.
And also Harrison Ford coming back after he said, like, I'm out. Like, he's so done with it. So. Yeah,
that is a bit of a put off. I think the most disturbing part of it all is paying for it on Disney Plus. That's what's putting me off the most.
£19 and 99 pence to watch this film.
Yeah, that is definitely putting me off it. I think I don't know if I watched it with like 4 friends or 3 friends, right?
Sure.
We all paid £5 each.
Sure.
Right. That's like the price of a cinema ticket for a
Yeah.
student. So
Yeah.
I guess we could do that. I don't know. Sounds fucking obnoxious.
Yeah, and do you like the fourth wall breaks? We've wanted to add a bit of variety, and Deadpool's doing so well in the cinema.
I mean, we all know I love Deadpool, of course.
Yeah.
He's my favorite character of all time. And fourth wall, I like a fourth wall break. To be fair, it could actually be funny if you had
not just like every now and then, constantly breaking.
Yeah. It could be funny if he brought in Phoebe Waller-Bridge and she'd done a few fourth wall breaks because she's Fleabag, of course.
Sure.
That'd be kind of funny.
Yeah.
Or we could have her be like, "Oh, who the fuck are you talking to?" Because she's Fleabag, so she can also break a fourth wall. But in this show, she can't, or this movie, she can't.
Sure.
That could be funny.
Okay.
I don't know. I mean, if someone else was like, "Do you want to watch this?" I maybe would, but I wouldn't choose to watch it.
Okay, so you're out.
Yeah, I'm out. I don't know. I'm just. I don't love Crystal Skull, and I really didn't love Dial of Destiny, so yeah, nah, I'm out.
Sure. Okay.
Okay. Well, here's my last one.
Mm-hmm.
Jack, we're gonna be making a spin-off of your favorite show, Breaking Bad.
No way.
It's gonna be a prequel series about Saul Goodman of all people.
They've done this.
It's going to introduce brand new characters that nobody's ever heard of, including Saul's love interest and his brother, both of whom have never been mentioned before.
This is Better Call Saul, Fergus.
The series is an extremely slow burn story about a shady lawyer's corrupt court practices.
Fergus, this has been done.
What?
This is Better Call Saul.
Oh, I was making the worst thing imaginable as a joke. What the hell? Okay, no, I have got one. This is a little different. Okay, I've switched up for the last one. I thought I could pitch you a terrible movie and try and convince you to see it.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay.
All right. So, after its huge success in 2017, we're bringing to audiences the Emoji Movie too. You would not watch this, would you?
I'm out.
Okay.
Fergus.
Okay.
No, thank you.
It's going to be animated by the team behind Into the Spider-Verse and Across the Spider-Verse.
Okay, I mean they are beautiful films.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, okay. What's your next one?
TJ Miller and James Corden are too busy filming a Gavin and Stacey reboot. So they've been replaced by Samuel L. Jackson and Matt Berry.
Okay.
Alongside Robert De Niro will be starring as Poop. And Olivia Colman will play Smiler.
Okay, okay, you are getting me slightly more. I mean, the words "Emoji Movie 2" still put me off. I mean,
sure.
if it was like something like completely different, the 2 makes me think it's a direct sequel here.
Sure. It's directed by Martin Scorsese, and it aims to tackle themes such as expression of identity, living with imposter syndrome, and how society can crush a person's aspirations. It's also not about emojis because Martin Scorsese didn't understand what they were.
Oh, so we're basically getting a Martin Scorsese film, an animated Martin Scorsese film from the team behind Spider-Verse, which stars Samuel Jackson, Matt Berry, Robert De Niro, and Olivia Colman.
Yeah, pretty much.
I'm so fucking in. That sounds awesome.
Fuck yeah.
The only thing that doesn't sound good is Emoji Movie 2.
Yeah, that is, but like we need to call it that because obviously everyone loves the first Emoji movie.
A lot of people will see it.
Yeah.
Sure.
Or maybe we'll call it like, I don't know, Emoji. Just call it Emoji. Yeah, that's good.
Sure. Okay.
From a book of Scorsese.
How many did you get me to not go see, Fergus? Did you keep count?
I should have been keeping count.
Did
you want to see The Karate Kid? No, because that was Will Smith.
I can't remember now. You should have
count. You didn't want to see The Karate Kid because of Will Smith.
You got that one. So that was a success for you. So that's one.
You didn't want to see Saw. Seesaw. Because you had to sit for a saw potentially.
Sure. Yep.
You did want to see David Cameron's Avatar.
I did want to see David Cameron's Avatar. I was hyped for that.
You didn't want to see TJ Miller's Knives Out.
That's very true. Yep.
I don't. Did you want to see the Batman 2 with Batmite?
Yeah, I think I
Okay.
said I would sit through that.
Okay, you did want to see that. You didn't want to see the Zachary Levi Ken movie.
No, I didn't want to see that. Yep, so
So
that's
we're at
4.
4. You didn't want to watch the Nostalgia Critic, did you?
Oh, I can't remember. I think because Tarantino said he would do more films, I was
Yeah.
like, no. But then I was like, I'm a completionist, so I would probably sit through it. I think that was my kind of.
Okay, so you will be watching that.
Yep.
You did not have any interest in watching Derek Savage's Charlie.
No, I didn't. That's 5.
You did want to watch the Emoji Movie too, but I get a point for it for convincing you to watch it, right?
So 6.
So 6, and then you didn't want to watch the Oppenheimer sequel.
Oh, so 7.
7. Yeah.
Well done. I only got 3.
Did you?
You didn't want to go see Muppets in a Galaxy Far, Far Away. Because of Rose and Gonzo not appearing in the film, sadly. And then School of Rock 2.
Yeah.
You didn't want to go see because James Corden is going to be in it. And then the last one I got was The Adventures of Short Round, which you do not want to go see either.
Yeah.
So.
Well, I can't go see it. I have to watch it on my TV for 20 quid.
Oh, of course, of course. 1999, not 20.
Oh, sorry. Could be a fun idea to like rank these films, but we could do that in another time, perhaps. Could be. Yeah.
Okay. Well done, Fergus. You have won this little challenge.
Thank you.
I feel like we should handshake.
Handshake.
Yep. Okay.
It was a good game. I enjoyed this one. Thank you for devising it, Stampy and friend.
No bother. I'll answer on behalf of them. No problem.
Ollie is his other pal, isn't it?
Yeah, Ollie and Stamp. Well, Joe and Ollie, because Stampy's name is Joe. Spoiler alert.
What?
His name's not actually Stampy.
What?
I know. It's pretty sad, that, isn't it?
I can't believe what I'm hearing. What?
Fergus is heartbroken.
Don't kid me on.
No, I'm not kidding you on.
Oh.
Okay, so
thanks for watching this episode of the Popcorn Podcast.
Yeah, this has been a rather short episode of the Popcorn Podcast, which changing it up a little bit. So Fergus, do you want to give us a little outro?
I guess I can.
Excellent.
All right. Thank you for watching, all of you, especially you guys. Big fan.
What about they guys?
Yep, you too. You guys are all great. Yep, even then.
What about her?
Still don't like her.
Oh, okay.
But you're great, and we love you. So remember to subscribe, like, share with your friends, comment, turn on notifications. Doesn't have to be in that order, but do them all.
I think that's a nice order to do it in. Subscribe, like,
I mean, I don't know. Do in whatever order you please. Just do it. That's my advice. And we'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.
Goodbye.